All right, let's talk about rifle transitions. Generally speaking, within a 25 or so yard line, if you're in a gunfight, you would want to, most of the time, transition from that rifle system to your pistol when your rifle runs dry, right? 25 yards, roughly here to this bush back here, a little bit further. That's pretty close, right? And if I'm engaging a threat from here, and this rifle runs dry, right, you'll hear and you will feel that that bolt lock. I am throwing, I'll teach you two ways. First way, I'm throwing that rifle out of the way, right? Just like this, throwing it to the support side. Same time my support hand is taking the rifle to the support side, my firing hand is already obtaining that high firm grip on my pistol. That way, as soon as this rifle gets out of my way, pistol's up, on target, and I'm able to engage. When the threat is no longer, I want to scan for additional, holster that pistol, make sure this rifle situation's under control. All right, what happened? Was it a malfunction? No, it was just a reload. Perfect. Let's get that reload back. Let's get back into the fight, right? Outside of that 25 yards, that's when things change a little bit. Maybe if I'm at the 100, if I'm engaging a threat at those top trees up there. Obviously, no one wants to shoot a pistol 100 yards. No one wants to take a 9mm that distance, when you have a 5.56 especially. That's when it might be more ideal if time, space, cover, all those things are in your favor, to just reload this weapon system as your primary weapon system capable of engaging threats up there pretty accurately. That's maybe a time when I don't want to transition and try to make that shot, right? That's just probably not going to work out in my favor. So the difference would be, all right, we're beyond that 25 yards. We're at a range that it doesn't make sense to do so. Maybe I'm behind a piece of cover, a car, the side of a house, a tree, whatever it is. If I'm right here, if this target is that piece of cover, I'm out, bang, 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 I'm firing, and I run dry. I might come back in behind this cover, reload that weapon system, and continue engaging, right? That's not going to be a time where I want to transition and fire that pistol. Obviously, situation dictates, but generally speaking, that's not a time to do so. Whereas again, if I'm at this bush here and I'm engaging, do I really want to try and mess with a reload or a malfunction when they're engaging back? Or do I want to simply transition, right? Bang, 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 scan for additional, holster, get that rifle up. All right, so we're gonna work on this first method. First method is to take my support hand, guide the rifle to my support side while simultaneously using my firing hand to obtain this high firm grip, marry them up, and engage that threat. All right, again, all we're doing is we're throwing that rifle to the support side, and we're quickly and efficiently transitioning. So here we go. All right, let's do it again. One more time. All right, that's method one. Method two is going to be a little bit different. Obviously, there are more methods than what I'm going to show you. These are just the two that I use the most. All right, so whereas method one, we had the rifle in a normal slung position with a 2-point sling, right? That was behind my neck and behind my support side. Now we're going to necklace it, meaning it's just around my neck. And we're going to loosen it up to a space that where if I were to take this rifle, ejection port cover down instead, and I relax my body, wherever I naturally reach down, I want that hand to fall on that mag well and that magazine as a guideline, because it's a large guideline, right? I could feel it every time. So when I have that rifle slung there, this is how it's going to work. Bang, you run dry, ejection port cover down, simultaneously using my firing hand to grab that pistol, transition, bang, bang, scan for additional threats, right? At that time, the reason why I want that mag and that mag well at that natural position for my support hand is when I'm done firing, there's no longer any threats. I am reaching down. I don't even have to look because I can feel it. Where my hand naturally falls, I'm grabbing that mag well. I am bringing it up, assessing what happened. All right, it's not a malfunction. I just ran dry. Holster at the same time. I'm going to most likely do that reload, right? Bring that reload back up, and I'm back in the fight. Okay, so let's do this one full speed. And again. Reload. I'm back in the fight. One more time. Right back in it.